Hello Leo, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ethereal Angel and this will be your love and relationship reading for March 2019 for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I've already shuffled and cut your clarifying deck, shuffled and cut this deck, but I'm going to shuffle one more time here on camera and then cut it for you, and we will go ahead and get started. Leo, a little heads up that Mercury is going retrograde on the 5th of March and will last through the 28th of March. So I've been seeing in quite a few of the readings already that the retrograde is definitely slowing things down a bit so far for the other signs, Leo, so you may experience that as well, not to fret. We will see what's popping up in your love and relationship life, your romantic life, Leo. I'm doing a bit of a different spread than normal, but I will explain every placement for you. So your energy will be on the left, Leo, your counterparts on the right, and let's get started. Ooh, Leo, oh my gosh, that 10 of Cups. Okay, it's been popping up. Oh my gosh, beautiful. Leo, you never disappoint me. You always have such a lovely spread. Ah, oh my gosh, Leo. Oh, you're gonna give me a good read, Leo. I love this. This makes me so happy. So, let's just dive right in, Leo. So, your energy for March, we do have the 5 of Cups in reverse. Your counterpart is sitting in the Ace of Swords. Leo, with 5 of Cups in reverse, you're feeling creative, renewed, emotionally back, ready to focus on the positive cups that are laid out in front of you. You've got offers at your feet. 5 of Cups in reverse, you are done crying over spilled milk. You're done with the dysfunction, and luckily for you, you have a counterpart over here with Ace of Swords ready to deliver you a clear cut truth, and they have a message for you, Leo, and it's likely one of when it comes to romance, it's likely one of defining what's going on between the two of you, and really giving you some sort of truth about what's on their mind when it comes to your guys' union. So let's kind of dig in there, because the next 2 cards, this is your counterpart's thoughts about you, and this is your thoughts about them. So their thoughts about you, Leo, we have the Wheel. They definitely feel like there's a sense of destiny with this connection between the two of you. They feel like things are moving along. It's like things are aligning, and your counterpart definitely sees that you're someone who can help them get on the up and up, Leo. You're someone who brings out a lot of positive, especially because this is crossed by the Star, which would be basically the crossing card is like a block, the block. But with the Star here, it could be a little bit of a warning of maybe some ego, but I'm not picking that up here. Leo, I think that your partner pretty much thinks you are the best thing since sliced bread and all of that. And it definitely looks like there's going to be forward movement towards you. If you could be dealing with an Aquarius. If you don't have somebody right now that's like coming in mind with all of this, with Ace of Swords, someone is gonna pop up and definitely come in with an admission, maybe of a crush, or someone that's had their eye on you, been watching out for you, but it's just like time has finally clicked in there with the Wheel, and things have aligned to let them come forward. Your inner thoughts about them, you have the Empress in reverse. So Leo, I think that sometimes you guys, you guys can be tough cookies because you're really looking for someone that has that leadership quality and can make you, Leo, feel admired without you thinking, for lack of a better word, that they're like a wussy. So it's like you guys want that perfect combo of like very dominant alpha personality but you also want them to have a soft side and like worship you. So with 10 of Cups crossing your Empress in reverse, Leo, I think this is urging you to try and see this person and their qualities of caring, vulnerability, things that you might think as soft in a positive light. Because with 10 of Cups, it's talking about emotional fulfillment, what you want in a partner long term, that you could see yourself having a family with. So Leo, your inner thoughts about them, I think you're looking at it as maybe they have qualities that before you thought like were kind of like, I need somebody a little more of the dominant or aggressive, not aggressive, but you were kind of looking for someone that's sort of like the Emperor energy, but you, Leo, you are Empress. So it's like, think about, yes, like it's nice when they can financially provide and that they have bravado and that they're strong physically, but it is also important, Leo, that they do have an emotional capacity. And so Leo, don't try not to let that trip you up if they aren't exactly the package you thought they were going to be, because there's definitely a sense that this person is what you've been wishing for. You just might not recognize it when it's right in front of you. In the outcome spot, we have 6 of Wands. Couldn't be more positive, Leo. So this is victory in love, basically. It's coming forward in achievement, in union. I like the little dove and the little rabbit on the bottom. This is definitely a very positive energy of an outcome card here. I see too that on your side you have true love from the romance angels. This is the romance of a lifetime. Couldn't be better, Leo. Geez. On their end, they have let go of control issues, allow this situation to unfold naturally. So remember when I said that Star could be some ego that's blocking them? Now that I'm reading this, that's very possible. It's like they want to roll forward towards you with like this Ace of Swords and tell you all the truth. Their ego might be holding them back a little bit, and maybe they feel like if they tell you that, you're going to look at them like they're crazy. Or like that they fear like maybe that you would walk away if they laid all their cards on the table, but Spirit is urging them to let things unfold, especially with Mercury retrograde. Tongues might get tied a little bit. Communication can get, wires can get crossed during Mercury retrograde. So if this Ace of Swords doesn't come right away, don't worry, it's coming. The Mercury retrograde might slow it down just a little bit though, so don't don't worry about that too much. So I'm going to clarify all of these cards with my shuffled and cut Rider-Waite deck. Okay, I literally can't make this up. Interesting. So we have on your side, we have Synchronicity, we have Empress reverse right here and Empress reverse right here. Leo, you have big Empress energy right now. You are ripe for the picking. You are ready to, you're ready to have someone who can step into your kingdom and be an equal. With Empress in reverse, it might be a bit of a call from universe to soften your approach, Leo, and don't fear that you're giving up control by being softer. But yeah, Leo, Empress is a really powerful card of creation, life and death. You might have a very creative run here in March, but there is a lot of reverse. So, and this is clarifying 5 of Cups, which I talked about as a creative burst too. So just a side note, outside of love and relationships, you're definitely going to have a very creative March. But with Empress here in terms of love, just know, Leo, that the right person will see you for all that you are worth. And I do think that this person does see that. And with 10 of Cups here, this might possibly be a situation where eventually this is the person you have children with Empress showing up here twice. It's not exactly saying that's happening now, at least not for a lot of you, maybe for a few of you, but with Empress here twice and this 10 of Cups, it's very possible that this is a situation, especially with this true love card here, that this could manifest eventually into a very successful partnership where you do create something together with Wands. So their Ace of Swords is clarified by High Priestess, and that's what I'm talking about when I say, like, Leo, the truth might not come out March 1st, okay, but because they're a little bit introspective right now, and there is a sense of caution here. There is a sense of waiting for the right time to deliver you that Ace of Swords. And with the Star and the Wheel, it's all coming. Like, there's a big truth coming your way, Leo. So your counterpart is just trying to figure out the best way to deliver that to you, while still keeping your relationship balanced. And they want you to respect they want you to respect them and see them the way that they see you. And I think you do, Leo. I think you do. Let's keep clarifying. So, yeah. Okay, interesting. You might be dealing with a Capricorn because they got a lot of earth energy here. So the Devil is clarifying your inner thoughts about them. It's clarifying the Empress in reverse. So like I said earlier, which is interesting here because they're being urged to let go of control issues. For some of you, this person might have a bit of a controlling temperament, and that they've been trying to control you or trying to control something about this relationship. And Leo, we all know that you cannot be controlled. You're not one that's easy to control, let's put it that way. So if that's resonating with you, if you feel like this person is controlling, they're being called to work that out, and that is something that they are trying to work out. So just keep that in mind. The other way that I read this Devil card being here is that you might be getting a bit obsessive about this person because you're so into them. And I would urge you, Leo, to not let that obsessive energy boil over in March with the retrograde that's coming up in communication. Like I said, like things can get twisted very easily in terms of communication about feelings and emotions. So I'm going to clarify your block here while we're at it. You have 3 of Pentacles, clarifying the 10 of Cups. I would say here, just keep in mind, Leo, that there are people on your side, okay? And if there is some sort of third-party interference, not necessarily meaning like another person, but maybe an affliction on your end could also be what Devil is warning about. Partying, overindulging, even if that's overindulging in your emotions and acting out of a place of emotion, Leo, kind of like on the defense, if you will. Don't let that get the best of you in March. Work on building up the foundation of this connection and relationship, and do that through communication about your emotions. And also, like, if there is an essence of like either of you trying to have too much control, probably on your partner's side, if they are super controlling, I would caution you to watch out for that and how that's going to affect your emotional well-being and how well you're going to actually be able to work together. With that Devil energy coming up there, their inner thoughts about you, the wheel is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Again, I think this counterpart really wants to offer you something stable. There is something they want to tell you or reveal to you, but the Queen of Pentacles in reverse actually can be a bit of a control, a message of control too, because Queen of Pentacles, earth signs, they are very, they're all about having things in order. They like things to be moving at a pace that they're comfortable with. Let's put it that way. The block, interesting. We have a synchronicity here with Six of Wands showing up twice. And this is clarifying with the Star. So yeah, this person might be used to being the center of attention also. They might be a very successful person with the Star and the Wheel. And maybe, Leo, you're not really sure how to take it that this person is super successful and used to being in the limelight, whether that be at work or in their personal life, and with the Star here. So it may also be that this person is waiting for some something monetary to come through and pop off a little bit, and that might be what's kind of stalling or keeping them from really asking for or expressing a certain truth to you, because they kind of want to come at you with like, hey, look at this like big shiny promotion I just got, like want to take our relationship to the next level now, because like look at like how financially secure I am now. And Leo, I do think that like you're kind of over them trying to control the pace and the tempo of this relationship, because up here we have, again, they're being cautioned to let go of the control issues. Let's clarify this Six of Wands up here. Hanged Man. Gosh, I tell you, this retrograde is gonna cause a lot of stall. Oh gosh. So Hanged Man asks us to look at things from a different perspective. It's sort of that vibe of like a bit of a purgatory and enlightenment. So Leo, there's a lot on the table here, but kind of back to what I mentioned earlier about like the way you view your ideal partner. Remember when I talked about Empress, like you might see success in one way. Maybe it's money, fame, clout, whatever. I think what Spirit is urging you to think about in March is what controls you, what consumes you, and is it helping you really to build the life that you want with Three of Pentacles? Is it really leaving you from emotionally fulfilled, Ten of Cups? Or are you looking for this bravado person, the Six of Wands, like successful, rich, high achieving person, and maybe you're not thinking enough about the emotional aspect of the connection. Hanged Man it's just urging both you and your counterpart to look at things from a different perspective. What does success in love really look like to you? Because your partner definitely has some control issues they need to work out, and they might just be trying too hard to control this, the way this is unfolding, and it's actually causing more blocks between the two of you. However, overall, it is very positive. The romance angels are saying that this is somebody who's a good match for you. Let's just pull the one last card. Separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. The separation, yeah, I think that once this retrograde hits, you might feel a little bit emotionally separated from this counterpart while they are in this sort of high priestess internal soul searching mode. And they do have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. They might withhold from you a little bit in March, but it's because each of you needs to get a very clear perspective on how you're gonna meet in the middle with the Six of Wands. Oh, Leo, I do think overall this is very positive. I do feel like this is nice validation here that you're not, you're not crazy for feeling good about this person, but there is more than meets the eye going on over here, and they might need to sort through some ego. For you, I would urge you to really reflect and think about how to tap into the Empress and be open to a nurturing partnership that is equally nurturing, and not letting the negative thoughts consume you, Leo, because this is something that could be very, very much a positive connection. It just looks like each of you has a bit of an ego or control aspect, and some of it might be fear-based, but you do have an Ace of Swords coming from your partner, which is, oh my gosh, which is a moment of truth. I just think overall in March, don't expect anything super speedy to come towards you, Leo, but there is definitely success to be seen in the outcome here. All right, Leo, well, have a happy March, and I will see you in the next reading.